Shrimp is a commonly eaten seafood and a lean source of protein. While the amount of calories in shrimp is low, the number of key nutrients is high. These nutrients include vitamin B12, which helps form red blood cells and maintain nervous system function, and selenium, a mineral that helps protect cells from damage. One analysis of data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey found that compared to those who did not consume shrimp, shrimp eaters had lower rates of high blood pressure and high cholesterol and others' chance of developing heart disease and stroke. You might have heard that shrimp is high in cholesterol. So how is it possible that it can have a positive effect on cholesterol? In the past, nutrition guidelines for reducing heart disease actually included recommendations to limit dietary cholesterol from foods like shellfish, but newer guidelines have removed this advice because observational research studies have not generally supported a link between dietary cholesterol and heart disease risk. In fact, research has shown that while bad LDL cholesterol rises after eating shrimp, so too does good HDL cholesterol, and by a great amount, leading to a net positive effect on the ratio of total cholesterol to HDL. In other words, the consumption of shrimp was found to be associated with an overall favorable impact on blood cholesterol levels. Researchers attribute this to the fact that shrimp provides omega-3 fatty acids and is extremely low in saturated fat. Consuming a wide range of seafood during pregnancy is linked to better brain development in babies compared to eating no seafood while expecting. Benefits have been seen with as little as 4 ounces of seafood per week. It's important to note that fatty seafood like salmon and sardines have been shown to be more protective than white seafood and shellfish, including shrimp. But shrimp can also supply other nutrients needed for fetal brain development, including iodine. In fact, 3 ounces of cooked shrimp provides 9% of the daily value for iodine. Shrimp is a healthful protein source. 10 medium-sized cooked shrimp, steamed or boiled, provide almost 9 grams of protein. Protein provides amino acids, the building blocks of life. Every cell in the human body contains protein, and these nutrients is needed to not only make new cells but also make many cells for anything from sunburn to stabbing your toe. Choosing protein from shrimp over some other types of animal protein may even lower the death risk. For example, research shows that eating processed meat or unprocessed red meat is linked to an increased risk of all causes of death, but eating fish is not. Every 100 gram or 3.5 ounces increase in fish intake per day has been tied to a lower overall death risk. Shrimp's zinc helps support a healthy immune system and also aids in wound healing and the breakdown of carbohydrates. Zinc is also needed to maintain the sense of taste and smell. Vitamin E in shrimp is an antioxidant that protects healthy cells and tissues from damage that may lead to aging or disease. It also helps the immune system fend off bacteria and viruses, aids in the production of red blood cells, and widens blood vessels, which helps prevent blood clots from forming. You may think of shrimp mainly as a protein source, but offers additional nutrients that play roles in health protection. Shrimp isn't as rich in omega-3s as other fish. You may have read online that shrimp is a source of an antioxidant called astaxanthin. Researchers report that this orange-reddish colored pigment, mainly produced from the macroalgae that shrimp eat, may be able to treat diseases like diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and obesity. However, the antioxidant is typically extracted from crustaceans' shells and has been studied in supplement form in much higher doses than the amounts found in the edible meat of shrimp. More research would likely be needed to say for certain whether the amount of astaxanthin taken in when eating shrimp itself has similar health effects. Shellfish may contain a range of unwanted additives, including heavy metals and microplastics. The health effects of these substances are not completely understood, but excess mercury is known to impact the nervous system as well as heart and kidney health. A high intake of the metal during pregnancy can also negatively impact a baby's brain and nervous system development. Shrimp is considered a low mercury food, but it is still something of which to be aware. Microplastics, which are tiny pieces of plastic, may impact immune and reproductive function and counter the body's ability to fend off changes in cells that lead to disease. Shellfish is one of the 8 foods that account for 90% of food allergies and serious allergic reactions. Exposure to shrimp by someone who is allergic to shellfish can cause a severe reaction, including life-threatening anaphylaxis, which involves swelling of the throat, the inability to breathe, severely low blood pressure, and shock. To enjoy shrimp and do so safely, it is important to keep these tips in mind so that you prevent food poisoning. There are pros and cons to eating shrimp. It provides lean protein and key nutrients and may help guard your health. But shrimp may also contain unwanted contaminants or need to be avoided due to an allergy. If you are not allergic to shrimp and you enjoy it, eat it in moderation to limit your intake of potential pollutants. In addition, choose other types of fish that are low in mercury and richer in health protective omega-3 fatty acids. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, share, like, and comment.